You can bet your bottom dollar. Great programming coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Stand by. Hold on. Talk at its finest, coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. In about 2 minutes, stand by. We know what guys are talking about. Stand by. A great show coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. In about 30 seconds. Stand by. Don't go away. Stop. If they're talking about it at the barbershop, we're talking about it here on SME. Great show coming up in about 30 seconds. Don't go away. Stand by. It's time. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Another great product on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yeah!
You're listening to PoPolitickin.com. We got you stuck off the realness.
Welcome to the Po Politickin Show. Founded in 2008, Po Politickin is a hip-hop meets self-help brand. With each interview, we teach the babies and share success secrets with you, the listener. Past guests of the Po Politickin Show include Yo Gotti, Currency, MC Light, BG, Dead Prez, Rashida, Project Pat, and more. We also showcase the future upcoming stars of hip-hop. Subscribe on iTunes and get automatic updates of each podcast episode.
PoPolitickin.com.
Welcome back to Po Politickin. Now politicking with D. Horton. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I'm grateful to be here. Honored.
Chill, man. I appreciate having you on the show, so I just want you to break down your name a little bit.
Well, my name is D. Horton. My birth name is David Horton. I just cut David short. And I wanted to keep it original. I wanted to keep it my real name. I mean, that's kind of how my music is. It's very insightful. So I didn't want to get no gimmicks or none of that. I just wanted to get it to you raw. So it's D. Horton. That's who it is.
All right. And then talk about some of your daily habits and rituals.
I smoke a lot of weed. And I'm not like a weed spokesperson. I'm not trying to advocate weed. But I'm just answering the question is what I do.
I'm smoking right now. Shit.
I meditate a lot. I pray a lot. And I seek the truth, man. Honestly, I learned a lot on the way. I graduated from college in 2014 with a degree in religion and philosophy. And man, that just taught me to always seek, more understanding, always seek more knowledge about who you are and, what the space that you occupy. So that's literally my everyday task.
Oh, so that's the jackpot, because I was, like I said, man, I was listening to your music. I'm like, this dude's spitting, like, you know, because, like, I'm older, but I still like if you're a younger cat and you spitting, I'm like, wow. So I'm like, you breaking it down. I'm like, so that's where it comes from. So I was like, it's really deep. Like it's not like no average rap. Like what you're saying is really deep, and I'm like, I don't even think people might not even be getting it what you putting it like that, because it's really deep what you be saying. So I see, okay, that's where it comes from.
Yeah, and either way, I try to blend it in. I try to make it good music because I'm a fan of rap. And I listen to everybody, man. Just because I make a specific type of music doesn't limit, people. I listen to like Young Thug, and I get to everybody, say what they gotta say. But I listen to all of it. Future, Young Thug, anybody that's trap rapping right now. I'm in Atlanta right now, so I'm listening to all of it, and I'm a fan. So my task is equally yoked, and being conscious and spreading knowledge as well as making music. Great music that even if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're not the head.
That's what's up. So I know you from Columbus, Mississippi. So I want you to talk about. Well, you born from Columbus, Mississippi, right? Or I'm correct?
Well, I was born in Detroit. I spent a lot of earlier years in Atlanta. My goddad is a football coach, so he coached at Morris Brown. My mom graduated from Park, Atlanta, so I was in College Park for a lot of my elementary school years, and then I ended up coming back to Columbus, which is where both of my parents are living from around the 7th or 8th grade.
Okay, so can you talk about your background and how you got involved with music?
Yeah, for sure. I started off as a poet. I won a lot of writing competitions in school, in high school, in middle school, and writing was always my greatest subject. I excelled in math because I understood it. I love to write, so I wasn't as studious in mathematics as I was, or science as I was writing. I just wanted to study the Shakespeare's, study the John Grisham, study the Langston Hughes, the Maya Angelou, and just understand the power of words. And so, I did a lot of writing competitions. I was in a lot of journalism competitions, and then graduated, went to school, played football at Mississippi State, played football at Jackson State, ended up getting hurt, a terminal injury where I wasn't able to play again. I just needed to find something to do that would occupy my time, because, you literally wake up at 4:30 in the morning, you go to football practice, you football until you go to sleep again, and then you start over the next day.
What position did you play? What position you played?
I played corner at Mississippi State, and I played safety at Mississippi State. But I was gaining I was up to almost 200 pounds, man. That was uncomfortable. I'm naturally 180, 135. And then I went to Jackson State because they let me, stay light and play corner down there. So, easy.
All right. And then you was talking about as far as the poetry, your influences, as far as with the music, who were some of your influences?
Musically, my influences are actually the poets. All the people that you would consider the poets of hip-hop specifically. The Tupac, obviously, is my greatest influence, but because that honestly, and I mean it for all honesty, without, I understand that this is a cliche answer, but that's literally the only thing that the people who are influencing me directly will listen to, like my older cousin Brody, and all he listened to, my older cousin Brandon, my older cousin Pierre, my pops, that they literally just listen to Tupac for about the first 5 years of my hip-hop experience, from the age of 4 to 9. It just was a lot of Tupac.
What's your favorite Tupac song?
Ooh, man. Maybe Changes. I've been listening to Changes a lot lately and before. I can rap about 150 of them all the way through, though. So, I don't know. I like that Running to Live, Dying to Live with him and Biggie. That was important to me. I remember the first time I heard that song. To this day, I was on a hunting trip with my goddad, and I was 10, maybe 11, on the hunting trip, and we out there in the middle of the woods, and on the way out there, I'm listening to it, and I played it back 14 times. And this is before I was conscious about the things that I know now. I was just interested in how different this was from what I was given as a Sunday school pastor's son. You know what I mean? That kind of kid. It was just a lot of things that were different, and I just grew up to understand that you don't really make yourself capable to argue a point unless you know both sides, right? And it was just certain things that if it was brought up, I could defend my side, but that's because it was all I knew. I wasn't able to offer any advice on another perspective because I had no insight on it.
Well,
and I just,
I would say I remember when
outside of Tupac though, I like Nas. I like Q-Tip. Q-Tip is one of my favorite rappers of all time. I know that's odd, but he is. Tribe Called Quest, that's a piece of my dog. Under 3000 is we from the same neighborhood, so in Atlanta. So
I would say we can't be Q-Tip solid, man. We can't be Q-Tip nice, bro. He nice, bro. Q-Tip nice, and you gotta think too. People always think like, man, you listen to Kanye. If you go listen to the Tribe Called Quest, you like, okay, you know where Kanye coming from, like
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so Q-Tip, don't sleep on Q-Tip. All right, so what you got in your playlist right now?
Playlist right now, obviously views. Just because you just need to know the standard. And I'm one person who's I don't get like biased just because I'm in the rap game. I know who the standard and where the standard lies with today. And so I just gotta keep up with that. So I listen to a lot of views, a lot of production, a lot of the sampling qualities they have, how they utilize the samples, how they utilize the interludes. I'm also listening to what else is got? Chance. Chance's album is golden. I actually feel like we got the same album, man. Honestly, I feel like we about the same person. I mean, he Chance the rapper. I'm Dave the rapper. We both just had a daughter. We both just lost somebody very close to us. We both in a city that's ailing for help from the violence and the gun violence. Columbus and Chicago are literally on a scale, the same city, like a very small scale.
So yeah, I'm saying you want to talk about that a little bit, because like when I was there, like I said, I left in 2000, so it wasn't that bad when I was there. So I want you to speak on that.
No, it changed. It changed. You left before I came, so.
When did you come? When did you go over there? When did you move over there?
I came to Columbus in 2002.
Oh, okay. So we barely missed each other.
Right, but I can tell you just from the stories that I've heard from other people, and like, as I stated, I've been there all my life because my maternal grandparents and my father's parents are from Columbus, both from North Side actually. So I've been there all my life. I just didn't live there until I around 10, 11 or 12 years old. But
because they was. Yeah, I was saying, because I know they was telling me, like, even the school, they were saying the school kind of, like, lean on me and shit. I'm like, what?
Man, it's literally to the point where you regret when summer comes because you understand that what that calls for. And, wow. I mean, I'm from Detroit. I lived in Atlanta for a while, so I understood that on a larger scale, but when there's that many people, that's expected. When there's 5 million people in the city, 2 million people in the city. If there's 10 homicides, that percentage is so low that that probably don't affect you. Versus if I'm from Columbus, specifically North Side,
1,000.
There's 5,000 people over there. Yeah. So if somebody died, that's a cousin, that's a friend, that's a homie, that's a brother, that's a teammate. Something. You know what I mean? Every single time, you feel it every single time. Maybe not directly, but 6 degrees of separation has never been more real than it is in a small city with a high murder rate.
I know they was they're not really talking about it in the media, but I know it's basically kind of like the same thing happened with the bigger cases. Like I know his name's Ricky. I don't want to say. I know his last name is wrong, right? But some guy named Ricky. I want to say Bell.
Ricky Ball, yeah.
Yeah, Ball. My bad. See. Yeah, same thing happening, but they ain't even picked that. You didn't hear about that in the media, like in the mainstream.
Yeah, I did a song with King Los actually, called Third Base that I dedicated to him. At the end of the song, at the end of my verse, I was saying it's called Third Base because it's referencing a baseball player being on third base with 2 outs, and that's how I feel like where we are as black men.